Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Primal Talk. Hunter and Daisy here, about to break down my favorite exercises and how to perform them.
Primal Talk, top 5 exercises.
My favorite exercise that I recommend for everybody to do, I don't care how many injuries you've had, if you have two legs, if you have a working body, you can deadlift. It's one of the most functional exercises. Humans are constantly bending over or sort of squatting down to pick things up. We do it every day in our lives, or whether at work, bending over to pick up our kids, even just bending over to pet our dogs, Daisy. My favorite would be the hex bar. I actually prefer it over standard barbell deadlifts. I like it because it feels more natural and doesn't put as much pressure on my lower back. The reason I like deadlifts so much is because it strengthens the whole posterior chain and even some of the other muscles in your body. The posterior chain, for those of you that don't know, is all the muscles in the back side of your body, from your neck, your trapezius, your lats, all the way down to your lower back, your gluteus muscles, your little small intrinsic muscles in the butt and the hamstrings, your calves. But deadlifts can then work a little bit more than that. They can get the shoulders, maybe like a little bit of the chest. The core for sure. The core definitely gets worked a lot during deadlifts. And I'm going to add a clip of me repping out some hex bar deads, and then I'll attach another clip of standard deadlifts just so you can all see what they both look like. And I'll put a little commentary on each of the videos too. Alright, here is the standard deadlift. We have 335 pounds here. Keeping the body tight the entire time, squeezing the glutes at the top. Good for your core, the back. Look at those legs. And then here we have the hex bar deadlift. I'm staying strong throughout the entire process, going for a little bit of speed and athleticism here on these reps. I didn't quite go as heavy because I'm going for hypertrophy, trying to grow my muscles a little bit. I think this was 205 right here that I was doing. My second favorite exercise definitely has to be barbell rows. Barbell rows are something I've been doing since college. I really enjoy the pump. At barbell rows, it's just, bending over, picking up a barbell, and then rowing that thing to your midsection. It works the lats, the biceps in your arms, your trapezius muscle in your back, some of the neck muscles, your shoulders, and definitely the core as well. Maybe a little bit of your legs, since you're standing up holding that weight and you have to deadlift that weight to get it up. And I'm going to attach a video on the barbell rows too. Can't get better than that. Rows before hose. The barbell row, one of my favorite exercises. Pulling it right up to my midsection. I have a belt on here because I went a little heavier. Squeezing my lats and my traps at the top. Staying strong in my legs. My third favorite is going to be squats. I prefer barbell squats simply because they burn the most calories, and I always feel like a god after a heavy set of squats. Squats burn a ton of calories. It requires a ton of focus and mental concentration. Every time I get done squatting, I get a rush of endorphins, and like my muscles, my whole brain is fried. I can't hardly move my legs. The main muscles that squats work will be your lower half and your core. You also get some stability action with, your back, your shoulders, the spinal muscles. Then you have your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your calves, and the smaller muscles of the feet. Some say that squats can be a whole body exercise, but the main movers of the squat exercise are the legs and the hips for sure. Here is a video of me doing some squats. Here is the barbell squat. I get right under the bar. I let the bar rest a little bit lower on my shoulders, on the traps. And I edges out a little bit, and then I go down into the squat. I have a little bit of a butt wink here. I'm going to work on that. Otherwise, I try to get ass and grass, have a little hip tightness. But otherwise, the bar path looks pretty smooth. All of the exercises in this video are on the Alpha Lion program, which is 50% off. Check the link below. Thank you. Number 4 on my list is going to be pull-ups. Pull-ups are legit. If you know me, I'm always doing pull-ups. I just got back from a vacation in Colorado for my wife's birthday, and I had to have my friend Tanner record me doing some tree pull-ups in the mountains. When I went on vacation out in Yellowstone, I was doing pull-ups everywhere I could go. If I saw a pine tree, I would climb it and I would do pull-ups on it, just because I like to do pull-ups. It's a great exercise for your back, your core, and your arms, mainly your biceps and your forearms. But it's gonna develop that back into a big V-looking position. You know how people have those big V backs? Those guys can probably do a lot of pull-ups or very strong with their pull-downs, like with a lat pull-down machine. I don't know, pull-ups, they just give me a good pump, and I feel like whenever I do a set, weighted pull-ups or just a lot of reps, I feel like they exhaust me pretty well. It requires a lot of focus, just like some of the other exercises I've listed. And now here is a video of me repping out some pull-ups. Number 5 on my list of exercises is incline bench press. I prefer dumbbells, but recently my new program in the Alpha Lion program calls for barbell bench press. So it is the meta of all chest exercises. It just edges out dips because with dips, I think the triceps and the shoulders can take a brunt of the work. I mean, if your form's bad, then your shoulders and your triceps can take a brunt of the work on incline. But I just think the way the incline is positioned, that your chest has to do a lot of the work. I started doing it after I got on Twitter, and I saw a Twitter account, Alexander Cortez, said, you need to be doing incline bench press. It's one of the best exercises for your chest you can do. It's good for your shoulders. So I've been just doing them, and my chest has gotten a lot bigger, actually. I feel like I've gotten a lot stronger. I just bench pressed on incline barbell a couple weeks ago. I did 205 pounds by 1 rep. I tried 210, did not go up. So that's something I'm going to really work on. My goal is to get up to 225 on that. And here is a clip of me going for the 220 or the 205, and then I'll show you a clip of me repping some out. 205 pounds for my first time ever maxing out on incline bench. As you see, I stick my chest up and I tighten the core a little bit. My butt goes up a little bit here. But the weight still went up, and that's just something I really need to work on, keeping that butt down, tightening my back up.
For what? Right.
I kick the dumbbells up with my knees and legs. I draw power through my legs and hips, and I press upwards with the dumbbells, contracting my chest. Great exercise here. Awesome contraction for the chest muscles. And I couldn't end it at just 5 exercises. I wanted to throw one more bonus exercise in there. I really enjoy Bulgarian split squats. For those of you that don't know what those are, it's just having your rear foot elevated and you're kind of sort of just doing a one-leg squat. It is so good for your quadriceps. It fries my legs. I did some today, actually. I did 3 sets of 8 with a couple 20-pound dumbbells in my hands, and I felt like that after doing those. such a great exercises. Again, recommended by Alexander Cortez. That dude is an animal on Twitter. I try to listen to a lot of Twitter folk on what exercises to do, and I've implemented a lot of that into my programs and into my clients' programs. And here is a video on me doing some Bulgarian split squats. And last but not least, we have Bulgarian split squats. I didn't record these during my workout, so I just had to do them quickly during my office hours. These will blow your quads out. As you can see, I'm a little sore and I'm struggling with absolutely no weight. But you can do them anywhere, at home, in the gym, on the go. Daisy wants to thank you guys for watching this episode of Primal Talk. I really appreciate everyone who tunes in to listen to me. My goal with Primal Talk is just to educate. I want to spread as much knowledge as possible. It's an honor to be able to record myself and speak on some exercises, talk about hill sprints, break down some cool things in life that I learn. Well, I think that wraps it up. If you guys ever have any questions for me or want me to make a video on something, please let me know. I will make a video on anything that you guys comment. If you want to learn about cheese, I'll break down the macros of cheese and what cheeses are the most anabolic. Well, Daisy and I are going to head off here. Thank you guys.
Thank you for watching Primal Talk. Make sure to follow us on our other social media.